Hello guys, Yoshi here, and I'm here with mckuletzz demonstrating a resource pack that we both made together. And
Hello.
so yeah, basically let me demonstrate the blocks and stuff. We definitely edited all except the weather deflector. We'll probably work on some of this stuff later on, like the weather item, pocket sand, deflector, others that stuff. We'll work on that stuff later. But for now, we got 4 blocks decorated. We've got the tornado sensor. Hold on a second. Okay, so we got the tornado sensor right here. Weather sirens right here. This is the radar, and I forgot I don't have it placed because I was gonna have it up there. And this is the weather machine, which you can spawn in different storms and all that.
Alright, I will place the weather machine a little far out.
Yep. So we're gonna demonstrate like the icons and all that, and the sounds as well that comes with it.
Alright, so I'm mckuletzz, obviously, and I worked on the sounds for this resource pack. So yeah, you're about to hear. Oh, here we go. So first, the rainstorms. You will hear the rain sounds, the updated ones.
Oh yeah, now I'm hearing them.
You're not hearing them? Alright.
No, I said now I'm hearing them.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so you see, this is the rain icon. It's just a cloud with 3 raindrops. And before he gets to the lightning, I'm gonna just say that all of these like icons and block, they were all made in freaking paint. It took me about 2 hours to do this. I know some of you guys are gonna be like, "What the heck, paint? That's freaking stupid." Well, I don't have Photoshop or anything of that sort, so I'm just working with what I have, and I still think it looks pretty good though.
All right.
So back to the icons and sounds.
Right, next, let's go for the thunder.
Alright.
Listen to the new thunder sounds. Are they working?
Yep. I heard like 2 thunder sounds there. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
So wait, didn't you say you had like a sound for what if you're like under like a roof or something?
That's for the rain. It's the rain 4 file, though it sometimes doesn't work correctly. So
Okay, well, let's try to sit under this roof right here, even though lightning just struck it.
It might not work correctly, I'll just say. It also sounds like it's a tin roof, not an actual roof.
Okay, so never mind then.
But yeah, aside from, it's like it works though. It works.
Alright, so this is the lightning. Now let's get to the winds.
High wind.
High wind, yep. And as you see, with the high wind, there is an umbrella with like little wind squiggly lines around it. I just thought it was a cool little feature to add, you know, because I don't really see that very often.
Also, listen to the wind sound. It's a little ominous. What do you think?
It's kind of hard to hear the wind, but yeah.
I know. It is a little bit supposed to be.
But I can hear it definitely.
Alright. The hailstorm, absolutely no sounds added because I cannot particularly edit the hail sound because there is none. Anyway, the next, let's add the tornado.
And that is also a hook echo right there if you cannot tell. Alright, so wait, let me back up a little bit so the sounds don't like override us and all that. Oh yeah, by the way, as you can see, we added a whole new I made a whole new texture for it. It's basically a hook echo that you'd see on radar. I know that it doesn't look like the best in the world, but I thought it was a really cool addition, especially if you look at it from a distance.
Alright.
But yeah.
Anyway, and then Cyclone.
Cyclone just has the usual hurricane symbol that you'd see on like the Weather Channel or something like that.
You can also kind of hear the siren.
Yeah.
Note that the siren is deliberately quieted down because in real life, a high wind storm would actually be really loud. So, yeah.
So yeah, that's why the sirens aren't very loud.
Also, unlike the default sound, the siren sound is actually directional if it works correctly. So. Is it direction for Yoshi? Because
I'm not sure. I didn't move around that much when that siren was going off.
Yeah, it should be directional, but if it's not, then just tell us in the comments and we'll try to fix it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this will definitely be updated every once in a while. we'll definitely do that.
I will work on improving some of the rain sounds, and I will also work on improving the mixing of some of the tornado sounds also.
And if you guys don't like some of the block textures, and you want me to add some new textures to, like, for example, the anemometer, like, or wind vane, or even the weather item and pocket stand and stuff like that, if you want me to add new textures for that, we'll definitely try that too.
Also, the sandstorm sounds, I will be adding onto them, so...
Yeah, currently there's no, the sounds for sandstorms are the same as they are because he couldn't really find any sounds for them.
Once I can, though, it will be released as soon as possible.
That's definitely true.
Alright.
Alright, so I think, is that all?
I think that's all we need.
Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe to Mick over here. He may not upload much, but he's got a movie coming out soon, so don't forget to watch that sometime, I think. When is it, this fall?
I have no idea. Production has, like, kind of stalled as of July 18th, which is the day of the recording, but I don't know. I mean, it might be released as a series, it might be released as a movie, but it should be coming out before the end of the year, in some form.
Alright, so you heard him first. We'll be coming out for the end of the year, so don't forget to subscribe to him, and don't forget to comment down below what changes we should add to this, whether it be sounds, icons, or the actual block textures. And so yeah, thank you so much for watching, and peace. Hello guys, this is Yoshi. Just a little thing I made after, you know, because this video is currently rendering. And so I'm just going to show you how to install resource packs. Like, this is the TornadoCraft weather pack that me and Mick made. So how you do it is, if you depends on what version you use. If you're using Windows 8 and below, you just gotta click the start button and then search app data%. But here, if you do, you could just right click here if you have Windows 10 run %app data%. Okay. And then .minecraft. Now this will be different for you because I have multiple Forge versions on here, but typically you would have a resource pack folder right here, and this is where you would put it. But for me, I had to do this. I had to go in here, and there's another resource packs folder, and then this is where I would drag and drop it right there. Now just one second, and I'll show you how you get it set up on your Minecraft. Alright, we're back on Minecraft, and this is how you would install it. You click Options, Resource Packs, and right here, this is in beta, so yeah. And it'll probably say for you if you're, and this is 1.10.2, so don't think about you can use this on 1.7.10 and below, or 1.9 and below. You got to use this on 1.10.2, and it may say made for a newer version, but you can still override that, and click Done, and that is how you install it. So anyways, thank you guys for watching that video. I know it's not the best texture pack in the world, but it's still something that me and Mick enjoyed making for you guys. So anyways, hit us up in the comments below if you want us to change anything. And